Okay guys, welcome back. And we're continuing our rare Kyosho Mini Z unboxings, guys. And I'm not sure what number we're on right here, but maybe it's about 85 or 86, I don't know. Lost count. We're gonna get to 100 hopefully. Right guys, okay. I'd seen this for years and it never really kind of grown me. There wasn't really much out there that I was thinking about getting, and then I thought, you know what, I don't really have a green Mini Z. Not the best reason to get one, but yeah, I had seen it. I mean, it's alright. The decals are okay. I know they do this on the orange version, which is that, is it Hofmeister or something like that? But yeah, I think this one's got the Valiant decals on it. You can tell it's kind of old because it is the I think the older, well, it's the older version of the Porsche, obviously. But even at the Mini Zs, it seems like it's the older version. I won't be surprised, I haven't looked, if this doesn't say that it's made for the MR01 on it. And I'm sure it's been knocking off for years. Okay. I'm right, yay! Okay, so this is the Porsche 934 RSR Turbo, and this is the 1976 Valiant. Wow, that is old. That's just 2 years younger than me. Give my age away, man. Okay, so yeah, and as I predicted, I thought it was, because I'd seen these for years, and it is the MR01. You can tell, really old body shell, but yeah, even that paint scheme's like old, man. That is just saying 70s, so that's more like nostalgia. That's like a retro kind of shell, not one that I normally would have gone for, but it is rare. It is rare, and you might still find some of these, but the condition won't be very good. So don't worry if there's glare. We're gonna see it on the stand. Okay, so yep, definitely a bit of history there, and not one that I thought I would have got, but you know what? You can tell they're old because the old ones used to come with this scale marine collection. They'd come with like a little booklet, and it would advertise, I'll show you guys quickly, and it would advertise what else Kyosho was bringing out. And you only ever see this in the old one, and there would look to be loads of paperwork in them. We'll have a quick scan of this stuff, yeah, because the new Mini Zs that you get don't have all this paperwork. So whatever new products Kyosho are bringing out, they would use this point of sale as an advertising platform to promote their new stuff. So that's the advertising, and here you've just, you know, how to take up the stand. Alright, here it talks about tyres, which could be pretty useful to people nowadays. I never knew what blooming Shaw was. I didn't see, look at that. I had to find out by buying them and trying them on the track. So yeah, the lower the Shaw rating, the more stickier the compound. So yeah, I think there's a lot more information. Maybe there was, I don't know. Okay. Wow. Blow me that, man. Oh yeah, well, so I suppose this is how the information was passed on, because there wasn't an internet then. So telling you about how the wheel offset and basically the narrowness of your car. And here they've got all the different cars. Okay, interesting. Right, so this was before they had a website set up telling you about the body sizes of cars and wheel width and offsets, and okay, pretty handy to have. You know what? I've never actually delved into paperwork that comes with the old ones, so kind of interesting. Alright. Okay, so this is how people basically knew their stuff back in the day. So, alright, how to remove the body, your tyres and your wheels, your suspension limiters, and here we go. So you got your mid motor, rear motor, high motor, again your mid motor position, rear, So that'll tell you how to alter the car. Alright, that's pretty cool though. You know what? I never really actually went through this. I mean, look, there's so much paperwork in these old ones. This is volume 2, so that must be in volume 1. The first one we looked at, I don't know. But just showing you guys anyway, because it's not stuff you see every day when it comes to Mini Zs. So this is where there's a list of optional parts, and it goes to all the parts you can get, accessories. So you have to understand, this is a time before you could just go and search stuff on the net. They tried to put out the information to people as they were buying cars. So this is the data table. Alright, so yeah, you would have noticed when you buy shells now, you don't get any of this information. And which the black dots signify, does the optional part fit that particular car? Alright, so I understand now. Because I thought, why is this jam packed with it? Because this was the only way they could get information to the buyers. And what is this? Again, same type of thing. I mean, it might not interest you guys, but oh, whoa, loads of paper here. Okay, so this one basically goes into optional parts and body sets. So you're always struggling to find which body set fits which car. Cross-coated body sets, again accessories, and more optional parts. And there's another bit that's fell out. And again, it's the same. Another data table with different stuff on it. Okay, right. Don't know if you want to see that, but you've seen it now. Right, let's get Mr. Valiant over there. Move this stuff out of the way. Right, Skyliner, you can come down here. And this bit of history, this is almost as old as me. You can go there. Pull you guys out a little bit, I think. Right, don't worry about glare. We'll get that sorted. Right. Where's my... Alright, okay. As I mentioned before, guys, there are cars that I want to split up. So in this series, I've gone for my favourite Mini Zs as unpainted body shells. And I'm hoping, and this is another one, so I've picked out my favourite ones. I'm hoping to get some crazy colour schemes and decals put on these and just have my own custom cars. I love my own kind of flair, my own kind of thing. So if you know, guys, I love my G-Zox. I think one of the best paint schemes going on Mini Zs is the G-Zox Hasemi Z 2005. So I love that body shell so much, man. More so because that paintwork, that black and luminous orange with chrome, just looks crazy. Whoa, what on earth? Okay, right, I'm discovering stuff I've never come across. Bit of a journey for you lot as well. What on earth is that? There's a tube of stuff in here. Cement. They give you glue. My goodness. 5 to 6 minutes drying time. So in the olden Mini Zs, they'd give you like a bit of glue to use to put all the bits onto the car. Okay, that must be old as well, because I've only ever seen one of them. Alright, so everything's in there. Wow. Bit of history here today, guys. These shells, they're old, man. They're old and they're rare. So hopefully you're going to see that. The next time you see them, some of them unpainted shells, guys, they're going to look awesome. The pricing on these wasn't too bad, but the 458, whoa, that was expensive, man. Even though it was unpainted, I think it's really rare and hard to get hold of. So did manage to get one, and stay tuned for that, guys. You'll see it, and that's going to look crazy when that's coloured up. Anyhow, check them out on the display stand. Get notified, subscribe. Mossy5734, guys. Be ready for the next vid. Okay, guys, so here we've got the Porsche 934 Turbo RSR, and it's sporting the Valiant decals, which is definitely very retro, very 80s, very hippie. I didn't know anything about Valiant, but basically they're a company that makes heaters, coolers and hot water products. So their racing histories, they had Bob Wullock drive a Valiant branded 935 at the Nürburgring, and Kremer Racing used a similar livery on the multiple 935S. So yeah, interesting. So guys, the Porsche 934 RSR, it's a little pocket rocket powerhouse, 480 plus HP, turbocharged engine, and it was introduced for the 1976 racing season to compete in the Group 4 regulated series, which meant that at least 400 models had to be produced, and so it is one of the last examples of a road legal race car with many championship wins and a 4th overall finish in the 1979 Le Mans 24 Hours. The 934 is definitely, guys, a true legend. I mean, I think they look so cute, even in real life. Do you know what I mean? That's a bit of history there, man. Definitely is. As a kid, I completely hated that look. I felt like a frog. Really hated it. But over the years, it's kind of grown on me. I don't know. Is it a retro thing? Nostalgia? It's definitely a big chunk of history, racing history, and our kind of youth, because, you know, these were the machines that were dominant in that kind of era, even though I think a lot of the youngsters preferred the Ferraris and Lamborghinis because of that type of angled shape, but the Porsche had its own flair. So yeah, definitely one for the collection and definitely one for the history books. Okay. But guys, yep, check out the other cars that are going to come up in this series, guys. Plenty of craziness, plenty of amazing stuff to come. Get yourself subscribed, get notified, and be ready, guys. Moss there, 5, 7, 3, 4. And yep, what a trip down memory lane, man. Okay, let's move on to the next car. Guys, I just wanted to check out what this little bad boy would look like on a black background. It's got a sneaky feeling that black brings out bright colours better than white does. White just seems to kind of, I don't know, man, it seems to kind of bleach out some of the colour sometimes. It doesn't make it as vibrant. I noticed black just seems to, I don't know, is it me? Put it on there, you guys have a look as well. But I've just found that sometimes black just, it kind of like drenches out all the other background, you know, shadows and, you know, bright spots. And sometimes just that flat black puts, it basically brings out a shine and the real paint, the gloss and the colour of the car shell better than white. But I could be wrong. You guys tell me what you think. And if that is the case, I think, you know what, I'm tempted to actually do a lot of them in white and black and just see which one you guys think looks better. Okay, let's move on. And guys, be ready. There's plenty of crazy stuff coming up in this unboxing series, guys, which may be the last one that I'm doing. So make sure, guys, you get subscribed, notified. You don't want to miss out on some of this stuff here. Okay, let's move on.